Nina Turner just put the DNC on notice in a recent interview. Oh, Lord, baby Jesus. We about to talk about it. Thanks for tuning in. So I feel like at this point, everybody is anticipating a pretty, let's just say, contentious DNC or Democratic National Convention in Milwaukee. It has not been lost upon anybody that Tom Perez has tried to once again stack the deck against progressives. And even after all the effort that Bernie Sanders and other progressives have put in, Bernie Sanders going on a unity tour, the establishment and the progressive wings building a unity commission, thinking that we were seeing progress within the movement, he decided to go ahead and put a committee or suggest or nominate a committee full of establishment hacks that is basically a who's who of the I hate Bernie Sanders more than you do club. That has not been lost upon Nina Turner. She noticed that list and she has some things to say about it.
Very disappointing to see Chairman Perez build a list of this magnitude. It also shows a lack of understanding about what the grassroots asked for post the 2016 election. It is an embarrassment. The DNC should be ashamed of itself because it really is a slap in the face to folks who were asking for reform. And let me just say this, that if the DNC believes that it is going to get away in 2020 with what it did in 2016, it has another thing coming. And it also hurts the Democratic Party itself, a party that should be big tent, a party that should.
Oh yeah. Y'all heard that correctly. Y'all heard that correctly. I need y'all, listen y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed, I'm about to tell y'all a little secret. Nina actually has alter egos. I don't know if y'all knew that. So there's Nina Turner, the politician, former senator from Ohio, okay? She's very political, can be politically correct when she needs to, and usually that's on CNN when she's trying to be nice and cordial. And then there's Auntie Nina. Y'all know Auntie Nina is. Auntie Nina is the sweetest. That's when she's out there just showing as much love as she possibly can to her progressive brothers and sisters, responding and taking the time while she's on her car rides. She's busy as hell, basically running the campaign in Iowa right now, but she'll still take the time. Shout people out in her live streams, like people's comments, and talk to people on Twitter. All the reasons that we love Nina. But then there's actually one more alter ego of Nina. And if you're a frequenter of this channel, then you are very familiar with this version of Nina. The last alter ego of Nina is Nina Turnup. That is the, I know y'all not trying to pull this BS again, like I'm not right here looking at you. Like, I know y'all, see, I asked everybody in this room, I said, this is a non-smoking room. And everybody in here seems like they want to smoke anyway. That's Nina Turnup. Nina Turnup just popped up and put the DNC. Look, y'all, she just put him on notice. Just put him on notice. Y'all know that, right? Listen, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know something. Y'all know that Nina is a God-fearing woman, right? She's a God-fearing woman, all right? And God-fearing people who believe in this holy gospel, they believe in this thing called prophecy. And every now and then, the good Lord instills the ability to speak prophetically into some of his most loyal and necessary followers. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to tell you, if the good Lord didn't put the ability of prophecy and Auntie Nina Turnup, then I don't know who did, because here's what she did. Do y'all know that? Nina Turner said, this revolution isn't done. We're going to have our revolution. And then when she took over our revolution, She said, we're just getting started. We're going to be endorsing not only quote unquote Democrats. It's not blue no matter who here. It's Green Party, Independent. I don't care if it's a Republican if they got the most progressive platform. That's what she said. She says, president, that's what I'm going to see happen. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? While president, Nina Turner made sure, and our revolution ended up doing. They ended up endorsing independents, Democrats, Green Party. That's what she did. And then Nina Turner sat on that stage one day. I remember she heard a little slide away from the mic, and she came right back onto the mic, and she was speaking prophetically once again. She was saying that there are a lot of people that all of a sudden now they for Medicare for all of a sudden now they progressive. All of a sudden now they want to stand beside Senator Bernard Sanders, as as Nina loves to call him. See, she was speaking about one Elizabeth Warren. And I don't know if y'all noticed this, ladies and gentlemen, but Bernie Sanders has a lot of people on that campaign. And I'm sure that just like Cornel West, Nina Turner considers everybody brothers and sisters in the movement. I'm sure of it. But everybody else was talking about Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren for VP. Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. That's what they was preaching. Nina Turner not only has the gift of prophecy to see into the future, but she also has the gift of hindsight to remember her past. And when everybody was, oh my God, they're the dream team, Nina Turner was reminding everybody on the campaign trail and asking the very valid question: where the hell you been at? When it was the hardest, where were you at? And she was asking that question. I don't know if y'all remember that. And of course, Bree was actually right about this as well. And while everybody else was being all nice and sweet, because they got short memory, probably because they weren't where Nina was at in 2016. They don't remember. They weren't part of the struggle. They were just part of the come up. But you can't appreciate the come up unless you're a part of the struggle. Nina, as far as surrogates are concerned, as far as the people speaking at the rally, was the only one, other than Bree, of course, to get it right. Warren did what she did in 2016, as Nina accurately predicted she would on the campaign trail. Not ever saying her name. She's nice. She's sweet, you know. And now Nina Turner is here delivering some more of the good gospel, ladies and gentlemen, because let me be clear about something. If Nina says something, she means it. That is one thing that I can say 100% as a fact. It's not a matter of opinion. I remember when someone tried to test her gangster. They were like, oh, is Nina going to still support Tulsi? Is she still friends with Tulsi? Because everybody at that time, in January, February, were overtly smearing Tulsi. People in the progressive movement. People from Bernie's own campaign, cough, cough, roll, kind of cough, cough. And she said, of course I support my sister. I love my sister. Why wouldn't I? Met up in Iowa with Tulsi. Whenever Hillary Clinton tried to jump on her, I think it was Marianne Williamson first. And then Marianne Williamson spoke out, and then Andrew Yang spoke out first thing in the morning. And then Nina, who I believe at the time was on the West Coast, crack of dawn, Nina Turner, right there speaking up for her. Listen, y'all. Nina don't play. And so if Nina say so, that's how it's probably gonna go. She did not say it unprompted. I mean, I would think that you all would, considering she's the only one I know that can go off by herself and win a whole state for Bernie, because that's probably what's going to happen in South Carolina, and Bernie trusts that. If Nina was bold enough to say that, knowing what that would mean, what do you think that means? That means that there is something cooking. And this is actually a pretty significant development, because I know one of the biggest fears that many people had, rightfully so, was that if Bernie was cheated again, that he might do the same thing that he did in 2016. But I was very clear. Look, y'all, I love Bernie. Bernie's a very viral man, but he ain't no spring chicken, and he knows that we got one. This is it. This is it for him. This is the last chance. And Bernie is a very prideful man. You know, for the good or for the bad, he's a prideful man. He was not going to allow that to happen to him again. And so, what this should do, if you know Nina Turner, Auntie Nina Turner, the God-fearing woman of prophecy, then you know that what she says here right now, or what she said in that clip, should not be taken lightly. And it means that in Milwaukee, I don't care if you're a Bernie supporter, Tulsi supporter, Yang supporter. Hey, where my Marion Williams supporters at? We need y'all too. We need every progressive and independent on deck who is tired of the DNC stealing our elections from us. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know we need every single eye on the prize. We need people looking, documenting, filming, talking, running as a delegate, coming out to the protests. I'm going to be a part of a panel out there too about discourse. I hope that you all make it out there. Listen, y'all. Glory, thanks for the super chat. Turn to your neighbor and tell him, neighbor, I won't take this DNC shit no more. Hey, and I tell my neighbors that every day. I ain't playing. But in all seriousness, that's a call to action. Nina has been one of the few, very, very, very few people in the progressive movement with the platform that she has, the influence that she has, that has politely given the middle finger to the DNC every time they try and walk all over her, or Senator Bernard Sanders, as she likes to call him. When they tried to walk on Tulsi, listen, a lot of people have folded in various ways. Nina Turner is all about being soft on people and hard on policy, but that don't mean you about to walk on her. Nor does it mean you're going to walk on anybody she's affiliated with, because if she's affiliated with them, it's because she believes in them. And if Nina Turner, because I believe in Nina. If I don't believe in nothing else, I believe in Nina. I've seen what she went through. I've seen what she's given up. At this very juncture, Nina has given up more than anybody else involved in this race right now. Remember, she gave up her Senate seat. Did not know if she would have a job after that. I'm sure she would have figured it out, but she didn't know what was coming next, ladies and gentlemen. Then only to give up her Senate seat because she gave it up because she couldn't run, because she thought that campaigning for Bernie Sanders in 2016 around that country was much more important than whatever personal political agenda she had to serve. So she's already shown me that she would put it all on the line for the movement. So if Nina Turner put the DNC on notice and said very clearly, if they think they're about to pull what they pulled in 2016, they got another thing coming. That's Nina's words. And if Nina's saying that, I know where I'm going to be at. I was already going to be there anyway. And if Nina is saying that, once again, I don't give a damn if they cheat these nuts. I don't care if it's Bernie they cheat, Yang they cheat, Tulsi they cheat. I don't care if it's these nuts. I don't care. If you cheat our democracy again, okay, like Nina said, you got another thing coming. And once again, I 100% believe her. Because Nina, as I've gone down an extensive list of things that she's already said, she says what she means. She didn't say it unprompted. Her statement was not made up out of thin air. It was clearly something that has been discussed. It is clearly something that the Sanders campaign is ready for. I know it's something that the Tulsi campaign is ready for. And Yang has already shown that he ain't playing up with that bullshit either. So DNC, what you want to do? Bust a move. Go ahead. Bust a move. Because Nina Turner up ready. And I know that everybody at the MCSC network going to be behind her. And I got a good feeling the rest of the progressive movement going to be behind her too. And that's a fact. That's one person that y'all cannot smear into oblivion. One person y'all cannot attack. That's the one person that has had, for some reason, just something about her. When everyone else may waver one way or the other, Nina Turner is the true north of the progressive movement, and always has been, since she's been part of Bernie Sanders' campaign. She showed us how to be respectful to those that we may even be competing with at the time. She's obviously competing with Tulsi. She knows that I've endorsed Tulsi, clearly. You see her still shouting me out on Twitter, showing me love on Twitter, because it's bigger. It's about the movement. That's the true north. Recognizing who your allies are, even when you're competing. Because at the end of the day, we have the same goals. Lord have mercy on Nina, on anyone Nina puts on notice. Yeah, ask Elizabeth Warren. I can see Nina. I can see Nina. Whenever that whole situation, I could see her right now. I told y'all. What I tell you? Cornell, didn't I tell him? Dr. West, didn't I tell you, Dr. West? Mike, kill him up. I told. Yeah, I know we did. Bree, what I tell you? It's okay though. It's okay. They don't listen to me next time. They don't listen to me next time. Oh man. Look. Nina speaks facts. That's all I'm saying. Nina speaks facts. If Nina Turner said it's happening, I'm there. Don't, you ain't gotta ask me twice. I'm in there like swimwear. The only question is, are you gonna watch from the sidelines like a lot of people did in 2016? Or are you gonna show up for the most important convention in the history of this country? Because it is truly now or never. And how ready we are to stand up to that axis of evil that is the DNC and the RNC for that matter, that will be the determining factor of how we move forward at the end of July. Are we going to be complacent? Are we going to continue to wait for somebody else to fight for us? Are we going to continue to wait for the next Bernie Sanders, wait for the next Tulsi Gabbard? Or are we going to take the onus, put it on ourselves, and take control of our destiny as a country? Finally, I saw a spark of it in 2016. I was there at those protests. I was there when they stormed the barricade. I was there when the delegates walked out. I was there when they were booing Hillary Clinton. I was there when they stopped Nina Turner from speaking. I was there when Tulsi endorsed Bernie. I was unfortunately there whenever Bernie suspended the rules. I was there for all of that. And I saw a spark of people who were ready to give it all up if it meant making change for the rest of the world. And even though we had like, 10,000 people out there, some crazy number. It was wild. That park, the protests were wild. The park was there was a whole protest at City Hall while simultaneously the park in Philadelphia was full of people. So if we can multiply that by 10-fold, 15-fold, then we can make sure that Nina's words come into fruition. Which is that if they think that they're going to pull what they pulled in 2016, they have another thing coming, because they're going to have to take on all of us. Copernicus Thinker, thanks for the super chat. And Desperate Joe Biden lying that no scientists back Bernie's green plan. I guess Joe doesn't consider 55 scientists who already signed it as anyone. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why he would say that. I mean, this is Joe Biden though. So he also said that he's been a champion on climate change. Okay. All right. Just saying whatever the hell we want to. That's cool. Whatever. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you all for tuning into that live stream segment of Mikasa and Sukasa. I hope you all like and share this video. If you have not yet, consider becoming a patron on Patreon so you can get access to our MCSC Uncensored podcast with me and Robbie Yeager. That's good ass time. I ain't gonna lie to you. We be just talking a lot of shit. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, always remember more than anything else, find your balance. Peace. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell if you like that segment of Mikasa Sukasa. Of course, if YouTube is giving you trouble, as it always does, you can download the Rockfin app and follow us there. Also, if you want to continue to help our show grow, you can help us reach our goal of 500 patrons on Patreon and donate as little as $1. Really, anything helps. Other than that, always remember, people, more than anything else, find your balance. Peace.